Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a super cool spot on the top of this hill. Got whatever the heck these things are right here. It's got this big lake over here. I mean, this is really a beautiful place, but I don't really know where it is. It's very tricky for me to figure out where this place could be. I mean, where could a place of such beauty be? Is this person not wearing a shirt? Maybe they're not. Interesting. I mean, I can look at the buildings, and things look like. I mean, we could be in Europe. We could also be in North America. That's why it's so hard to tell. I think I'm gonna go with North America on this. Are there? Oh, these are like snowy mountains. Okay, let's go with this kind of area over here, maybe? I don't know. Sure, why not? We'll go with this area over here and say that that's where we are. Let's make the guess, and the answer was not at all. I mean, I was completely wrong. It was Norway. Very beautiful country. Same kind of idea, but, it was Norway. Near a place called Bergen. Wow, very cool. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. Alright, here we are in today's daily challenge location. A very cool spot indeed. We've got some nicely groomed grass, some cubes of stone that you can walk on to this railing over here with these flowers and gaze upon the beautiful blue body of water. I don't know. I mean, some sort of water. I can't really tell what it is. We've got this really cool building with these strange blocks that are part of it. Interesting. Very square themed architecture. Also, it looks like it's a very flat building in general. I guess whoever the architect was definitely going for some sort of square theme. Looks pretty good. Good looking building for sure. And oh wow, really tall door. So apparently they're trying to cater to giants. Some giant people apparently are going to be going through these doors. Anyways, this is today's daily challenge, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think this is. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person the guess is closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won, so if you're interested in becoming the day's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today it is a viewer challenge, as it always is. Today's viewer challenge is brought to us by none other than Mr. Oreo TV. That's right, Mr. Oreo TV. I believe the last time he sent me a challenge was probably somewhere around episode 100, so my god, that is a long time ago, but I'm looking forward to do this one. There was no theme on this one. It's just a mix of easy guesses, a mix of hard ones. It's going to be a lot of fun doing it. Now, as you guys might have figured out, I do have a pretty big backlog of challenges these days, and just so you guys know, I'm probably going to start skipping over certain challenges. Now, of course, if you're somebody who has sent me a challenge long ago and you're sending a new one, I'm not going to be skipping over that. If you have got a really cool theme on your challenge or put a lot of effort into some kind of special rules or anything, that's not getting skipped over. It's your first time sending in a challenge, that is in no way getting skipped over. If you haven't sent me a challenge in a while, it's very similar to the first thing I said, isn't it? That's not getting skipped over. And if I just did a challenge by you and you're sending me a new fresh one, I'm not skipping over that either. But for a few of you that have sent me a whole lot of challenges, I like spreading different people apart, I might be skipping over certain ones. So I'm going to go through the list of all the ones that I have, because, geez, some of them that I still have, that I haven't played yet, date back till December, and that's a bit long. So I'm definitely going to be going over the list and making sure that, I've got a list of really good challenges from everyone for the upcoming time. But if you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, and of course, I'm still looking for some new ones. I mean, I do these every day. So if you wanted to make one, that does not mean don't send one in. It means keep them coming. You can look down in the description below to find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and on how to send it to me. Also, you can find the link to this one so you can play along yourself. So thank you so much, Mr. Oreo TV. That's a great name. Let's get cracking. Boom. Challenge accepted. Ooh, very cool. An underwater location. Now, we haven't been to too many underwater locations. The underwater locations, the cool thing about them is that they can be either very hard which this one will be, or very easy. The reason they can be very easy is if you've actually, you're like a fan of photospheres and stuff, and you've explored all the cool underwater locations in Google Maps or Google Earth. There aren't too many of them, so it's very easy to memorize them. Thankfully for you, I have not done such a thing. So honestly, this could be in many, many places. I have no idea which one is going to be, but it is very nice. I mean, I really like this sort of thing right over here. Look at this strange coral. It sort of like starts right here and spirals out from this core. What kind of other pictures do we have? I remember not too long ago we did a daily challenge, which was actually a big old turtle. That one looked really cool. I really like the turtle one. That was one of my favorite underwater locations when I saw it. Ooh, wow, look at whoa, that's a lot of fish. Wow, check these out. There are a lot of tiny little fish over there. That's really cool. No, we've already been there. Maybe we can go here. No, that doesn't bring us to anything. All we got is the divers. And we can see a lot of cool pictures if we just click around in some kind of circle. All right, it looks like that's pretty much it. Now it is time to figure out where we are, and that is the hardest part. I mean, this could be the Great Barrier Reef. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere along the lines of in this area of the world, and I'm gonna go with it's not the Great Barrier Reef. I'm gonna go with is there any stuff like this off the northern coast of Australia? No, there is in the Philippines. Should I go with Philippines? Maybe I should. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Somewhere around the lines of like over here, like right there. Sure, let's call it the Philippines. Why am I saying the Philippines? Because I know there's some dive locations around there, but is this the one that we've seen before in the Philippines? No, it's not. Is it possible that there are more in the Philippines? Yes, I hope, certainly. That's why I'm guessing there. And the answer was absolutely not. Off the coast of Florida was the answer. Oh, very cool. Look at that. Right off Key Largo, 75 points. That was not very good. But we are in New York City, I believe. Yeah, Central Park. Sounds right to me. This building looks rather familiar. Yeah, and we're facing... Well, we're facing north. You know, the direction we're facing is kind of a bit weird, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I don't really want to go that way. I want to go down this way. Oh, okay. And we'll try and find our way out. Hopefully that is something that we can do. Okay, we got a big fountain here. Maybe we can see... Oh, yeah, this looks familiar. This looks like that... Oh, okay, this looks familiar too. This looks like that fountain where in GTA 4 you crash your car and you chase somebody in here. I forget what mission that is, but it looks like that. There you go. We're in GTA 4. Now, that's actually a pretty good place for us to be, because what we can do, well, I mean, the hard part is where were we in the first place? Because this would be somewhere like around here or something, or not really there, but it could be there, or it could be around here or something. It's a bit hard to tell. Could it be down here? I mean, I guess it could be. I really don't know. It's probably just a good guess to place us somewhere in the middle of Central Park. Wow, it's a really, really nice place though. We're near some water. Turtle pond. Yeah, that looks like a turtle pond to me. So, well, it doesn't really look like a turtle pond actually. Now that I look at it a little bit more, the fountain. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. That's where we were. So we were like right over here. Bethesda Fountain. Oh my God, look at that. This is where they make such great games as Fallout 3 and the Elder Scrolls series. Wow, interesting. I would not have guessed. And what is this building called? I mean, I'm just gonna guess here, mostly because I don't remember where the first place was. But this is the Loeb Boathouse, Central Park. Wow. All right. And what is... Well, it doesn't really seem like we can see much over there. But there you go, the fountain. Yeah, it's pretty big. Very cool. Milton Tiles at Bethesda Arcade, Bethesda Terrace. Interesting. And there's like the museum is somewhere around. So yeah, there it is. There's the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Wow, cool. I think I'll guess here because I don't really want to figure out where we were in the first place. I want to guess right there. Make the guess, and the answer was we were pretty close to the fountain. We were actually over here on this other side. Maybe we could have seen it from there. I doubt it. 64. Boom. Okay. Well, where are we now? We are not in Central Park. We are somewhere like Russia. Great. Okay. Somewhere like Russia. Let's figure it out. Well, we can keep moving forward, and what do we see? Not much. Russia's a very hard place for me to guess because I never really know where we could be. Now, the challenge said a mix of easy guesses and a mix of hard guesses. So, that would mean that it's not a stretch to guess that we would be somewhere like Vladivostok or somewhere like this one with the X or somewhere like this big other name like this thing. Okay, now this word is not that word right there. So I should keep that in mind. But I really wish that it was, because that would make things a whole lot simpler. Now, what about this word over here? Nope. Okay. Does anything around here tell us? This, I mean, that still says that's just that, right? And that is not the same as, oh, that's a different place. Interesting. Or is that the same one? Honestly, I can't really tell. That is just how much this is going to be very tricky. Is there another one on there? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, so there's that one right there. And I can zoom into there. No, that just says something completely different. I should stop looking at that sign. It's not helping me at all. Okay, well, let's move on. Find out what else there is to see. What about this big bus? City buses should really tell you what city you're in. That would be very useful information, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. Also, that could very well not be a city bus. We don't really know that. Where the heck are we? I'm thinking of guessing somewhere along the lines of like here or up here. In fact, I think I'm going to guess up here even. But do we? No, I don't know. Do we have some water somewhere? Let's return to start location and see. Is there water down one of these roads? There's a big ocean type water would hold on. Actually, there was like a map over here. Where the hell was that? It was still further back there? Oh god, I can't miss that. That map is going to be very important. Okay. Well, what do we see here? We can see there are smiling faces like this. All right. Fuck and other things. Okay, what does this look like to us? Well, we can go over here and it doesn't look like this. That's for sure. And it doesn't really look like much that I can really be sure about. It doesn't look like this, that's for sure. Certainly not that. What about over here? No, that's not it. I mean, if we were there, that'd be interesting. But this, I don't know. What is that? What is that shape? It's very, very hard to tell. Other than that, I'm pretty much out of ideas. I think no, that's not supposed to be a rendition of this, is it? No, it's definitely not. So, yeah, I just don't know where we are. I'm going to go with around this area, around here. But I would really love it if I could find some water or something like that. Because that would really just make things a whole lot better. There's a word with some C, with a C in it. And what are some other names that we can tell here? Nothing. Is there water nearby? I don't think we're going to find any water. So I'm going to guess north of Vladivostok then. Just because that seems to be, it seems to be likely enough that we could be somewhere like there. That would be something like around here. I think could be an okay guess. Other than that, I mean, that's just basing on the fact that, like, this is a hard guess. So really, yeah, that seems pretty hard to me to be able to guess there. So let's do it. The answer was no, it was just straight up in the middle. Right in the middle. That picture doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything. We were over here in a place called Marinsk. Wow, I would not have guessed that. That is really difficult. Right in the middle of the country. How can you guess that? This probably won't be as hard. Although, that being said, I still do not quite know where we are. But I feel that it is going to become increasingly obvious very soon. So I can just move forward and look at these signs, and I'm sure that they will tell me where we are. Miami Airport. Okay. Nice. That is the Miami skyline. Wow. Very cool. Sun Pass or toll by plate. Interesting. We're on I-95, or the junction with I-95, in 1 mile. Okay, so Miami, then 95 is there, and the junction with it, and where's the junction? Yeah, a 1 and 95, so we're 1 mile away from this. Are we on the 1? Or are we on something else? Are we on 836? Is there an 836 that we can see? No. Okay, that begins in 1 mile. I think we're on... we're on the 1, and we're junctioning with this in 1 mile. So we are somewhere around... Well, we are crossing over some water, actually. Oh, okay, I see. So we would be, like, right around here. That seems to be 1 mile away. Or we could be right here, looking over this. Maybe, hold on, maybe this says exit only, exit to the 1. That's not really a junction if we're there on 395. But, exits 1AB. Is this exit 1AB? Doesn't really seem like it is. 1A, yeah, I mean, sure, let's call that a junction. All right, I'm fairly certain we are on this bridge. So what is there around here that we'd like to see? We can go see Jungle Island, maybe. Although I think the highway's just going to go over it and we're not going to end up seeing it. We can go check out American Airlines Arena, which looks like it is right... I mean, that's south. Yeah, so it looks like it's right there. I mean, it's a nice looking place, although I think we're seeing Museum Park somewhere behind it. Let's go look. Where is America Airlines Arena? It's this thing right here. Okay, looks nice. What kind of arena is this? Miami Heat. Oh, the Miami Heat play there. And of course I know what sport the Miami Heat play. It would be silly of me to not know that. Come on, guys. I love sports just as much as the next guy. Oh, great. Look at that. A big ad for the iPhone 5C. Ugh, fantastic. Everyone loves it, especially in yellow. Nice plastic iPhone. Great. That's great for everyone. What else do we have here on this highway? Well, we got nice-looking buses, I'll tell you that much. And we, of course, have Miami Heat. That would be basketball. See? It's basketball, right? I'm not wrong? Oh, please. I hope I'm not wrong. All right. Anyways, that's my guess. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure of the answer. But then again, you would probably know my knowledge in basketball based on the time that I found out that the Portland Trailblazers were a team. I had no idea that team existed. So that's a thing I found out like a month ago. So great. We're heading into Miami. We're going into somewhere interesting now. We're under a bridge. Well, things got less interesting suddenly, and now we're on a street. Let's make the guess, and the answer was 5 points off the maximum. That's totally fine. Great. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, wow. 100 years. 100 years of what? Oh, great. I'm just going to have to figure it out, aren't I? 100 years of something. Oh, boy. That's not going to be great. 100 years of... Well, what happened 100 years ago? 100 years ago was 1915. So we're in a country or a state that is celebrating 100 years of something. 100 years ago, Australia. That's a nice one. But that's 115 years ago. Or 114 years ago. So that's not so good either. And are we in America? We could be in America, but I don't think we are. 100 years ago, actually was the start of World War One. That doesn't help. 100 years ago, I'll be honest with you, I just don't know the answer. I don't know where this could be. Maybe it could be a state, all right? 100 years ago, what state was added? New Mexico. Sure. New Mexico's got to be around 100 years old at this point. It was the 48th state, right? New Mexico was. So I would say that this would be Albuquerque, New Mexico. And do we have some kind of government building somewhere? Like, I don't know, where Albuquerque is the capital, right? It's not somewhere else? Yeah, it's probably Albuquerque. So Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1914, probably, because this, or 1912 or 13 or something along those lines. Sounds about right to me. And other than that, that's about as far as I've got ideas for on this one. Well, we keep looking at like, sure, Tingley Field. Why the hell not? We're gonna call it that just because I have Old Town Albuquerque. Maybe Town Plaza. Sure, let's put ourselves right in the Town Plaza, even though I really doubt it. But that's where I'm gonna say. We're gonna say we're in New Mexico. Let's make the guess, and the answer was no. 100 years ago, Edmonton. Really? 100 years ago? Alberta? I would have thought that would have been around 1901 or something like that. Really? 1914? I didn't think so. Maybe Edmonton as a city? But that would be Alberta. Like, it would be like a thing about Alberta. Really? That late? Interesting. I didn't think that was true. I know that BC was maybe like 1897 or something like that. Ontario, Quebec. Oh, God. Which ones were the first ones? Ontario, Quebec, and Ontario, Quebec, and maybe New Brunswick or Nova Scotia were some of the first ones. Maybe it was just Ontario and Quebec. I forget. I really should know this. Then Manitoba changed shape like a billion times, and things were tricky back then. But Alberta in let's just go with 14. Seems unlikely, but all right, I'll believe it. And obviously Newfoundland and Labrador was the last one second last one in 1949, and then in 99, Northwest Territories and Nunavut became two separate places, as before it was just Northwest Territories. Very cool. Well, great. I did terrible on that challenge. It was a very tricky one. Some easy ones, some hard ones. Miami being quite easy, and Central Park being quite easy. But my God, diving off the coast of Florida over here in Edmonton, I don't know. Well, that one was fine, I guess. I probably should have figured out by the trees that wasn't in New Mexico. But you know what? I'm dumb sometimes. And then all the way over here, not in Vladivostok, but just in the center of the country, right near Novosibirsk. Very cool. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.